Well, well, look who's at my door. If it isn't Miss. Ah, I'm not gonna do this. You know what you did. So, alone on Valentine's Day? And you come to me? I'm honored. Well, I'm also alone. So why don't you come in? Yeah, don't worry about all the junk everywhere. It's a mess in my house, I know. Tell me, how did a pretty thing like you end up all alone, and then you need to go to your neighbor's house and talk to him and probably get tacos later? Don't you have a boyfriend or something? You can bother him so I can eat my tacos in peace? No, you need to come to me because I'm the guy. No, I'm joking. I don't mind. I don't mind you being here. I was actually really lonely. Valentine's Day has this magic about it, right? Where I don't care about it. I forget that it's even happening. Then I go outside. Bam! Hearts everywhere. I'm like, oh yeah, humans love each other. I forgot that. Spent so much time alone. I forgot this is even happening. Then I usually just go home and forget about it again. But it's nice to have someone over for Valentine's Day. It has this magic, like I said. Although, for me, the magic is more like reminding myself that this is another year alone. You only have like a very limited amount of years on this planet, and every year alone is like, oh boy, oh brother. So I'm glad you're here. This year will be better. We made it through January, right? The most sad month. I have never met a person that enjoys January. Maybe we should abolish that month and just give every single month 3 days more, and then make February a normal month with 31 days instead of the classic 20. You're not talking too much. Do you have something on your mind? Are you gonna tell me that you love me? No, I'm messing with you. I know you hate me. Everyone hates me. But hey, I'm free. Everyone might hate me, but I'm free. I'm trying to make you laugh and you're not laughing too much. Is something on your mind? Tell me. Do you not have the skeletal structure to survive being alone like I am constantly? I'm really bumming you out by saying this. I'm sorry. Look. It might seem like you're alone because you have to be, or because it's your fault. But I can assure you of one thing. It's that being alone, it's not really a choice most of the time. It just happens. The world is really hectic. It's hard to work 1/3 of your life behind a computer screen because you're at the office and you need to get money because we were born into this world to pay taxes, apparently. So it's really not your fault that you are alone, and you shouldn't feel guilty about it. You can't feel sad about it because, you can't really help the fact that you feel sad. But guilt and jealousy and all of that, you don't need to feel those things. I do know that you don't just come into my home because you want to eat my amazing cooking or look at my collection of empty Coke bottles. I know that you enjoy having company. I'm sorry that I am the best that you have, but as long as you need it, I don't mind having you over. You can stay. You can sleep if you want. Although my couch is really bad, so you definitely don't want to sleep on that. Not that there's anywhere else to sleep, by the way. I sleep on a mattress on the floor, so yeah, your apartment's probably better than mine. Girl apartments, you have like that live, laugh, love thing, and those Christmas decoration, the light thingies. You have that in your room. I bet. I bet you do. See? There's a smile. There she is. There is my weird neighbor who likes me even though everyone else hates me. You're a real weirdo, you know that? Well, I'm a weirdo too, so I guess we just fit together. It's really nice to see you, though. I'll admit that. Valentine's Day might not be spent with a lover, but we're still enjoying time together, and I think that's more than enough. And tomorrow, if you decide to stay, I'm not forcing you, but if you decide to stay, they sell candy and chocolate at a massive discount. And it's usually big heart-shaped lollipop that was smashed. But I mean, we don't care about the heart. We just want to, eat the candy. I mean, I'm not going to take pictures, put them on Instagram. Hey guys, look, I have a heart-shaped lollipop. No, I just want to eat the thing. I would probably smash it with my fist if it wasn't broken already. I say this as a random example, but you know what I mean. Defective things being sold is probably the best thing to happen to humans since Sputnik. Seriously. You go into the store, oh yes, these vegetables, we can sell them. Oh, these eggs, we can sell them. And I'm just grabbing all of this home. And, well, I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to throw it away, but I don't care. What they're going to do? No, you can't take the food, put it into trash. That's actually what they did, by the way. That's what they told me. And now they check the trash. But hey, you lose some, you lose everything in this particular scenario. But I don't care. I steal directly from the store, which is easier, and people look less than if I were stealing from the trash, which, I mean, that's probably, social commentary or whatever, but I don't really care. I just don't want to pay, $5 for one can of Coke. You shouldn't steal, by the way. Don't do that. This is just a bad idea. I'm gonna get fired, but oh well. I'll land on my feet. I'll sleep on your couch. I always have a plan B, so yeah. Anyway, tell me. Any big plans for other arbitrary holidays? I think about it sometimes, but humans are really stupid, aren't they? Like, seriously, think about it. Like, some guy millions of years ago grabbed a piece of bark and he chewed on it, and it made him, drunk. And then he found a way to just juice that bark and then drink it, and it just made him more stupid. And then he expanded that to make more and more and more spicy water to get more and more and more stupid. And now people just like drink alcohol. Isn't that crazy? Not that it's a bad thing. Far from it. I don't really care what you do. But we sell idiot juice for a lot of money. And it's not even, an industry like, for example, cereal or whatever. No, this is, they age the thing so that it is so powerful. When you drink it, you instantly, get drunk. Idiot juice is a thing that we actually sell. I mean, there's probably stupider things we sell. Air in the bottle. Bread. Do you think we should give bread away? I believe we should give bread away. Because, bread is like... bread specifically. Because after one day, the bread is just stale and they throw it away. So what's the point in selling it? I mean, unless you're like, a bakery. If it's like a big store, why even sell the bread? You're just going to get hard the next day, so you need to toss it. Might as well give it so that you just get rid of all the inventory. All of that bread inventory. Or just not sell bread at all. Bread's pretty bad. I don't like bread. I'm a weird guy, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a weirdo. Blah, 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 blah. Who doesn't like bread? Who sleeps on the mattress on the floor? I know, okay, I get it. My only argument is it's really hard to get a bed frame upstairs, especially when you live in a tiny apartment. Like, how am I supposed to, angle? Yeah. you know how it is. We all know how it is. Did you notice that there was no YouTube videos being uploaded during January by anyone? It was just nothing. I've been looking at more and more YouTuber I follow just post shorts, and I'm not against it. Okay, they want to make the bread, they want the moolah, the money. I get it. I love money. Okay, I also live in this world where I need to pay taxes, but thinking about it, it's really sad because the only thing they post in the shorts are videos that they already made years ago. So they probably pay some poor editor to go through old videos, and they're like, find funny, and then they take the funny and they put in a very small format for YouTube. It sucks a little bit, doesn't it? I mean, TikTok, sure, I enjoy 1-2 TikToks But YouTube, like a nice 30-minute video, a nice 2-hour long video on why SpongeBob is such an amazing show. I put on, I grab my pasta, and just eat and watch the video. Now that is what I call entertainment. You think we would see that on TV? They would not even listen to anything that has the word Sponge and Bob in it. But YouTube, anything. You can do anything on it. And that rocks. I love it. But everyone's doing shorts now, so it's like, it sucks a little bit, doesn't it? I mean, if they all upload shorts, I don't care about shorts. I don't even watch them. I want YouTubers to take their time and make a beautiful, well-edited video. You turn it on, you're in. That's what I want to see. But here we are. Everyone's doing TikTok now. I feel a little bit bad for future generation. For me, internet has already kind of ruined my brain beyond repair. So I can't even imagine what TikTok's doing to people now. They're going to be unable to focus on anything. It's going to be crazy. Well, to be fair, it's not really their fault, is it? I mean, we have like medieval school systems that were invented by kings that don't even exist anymore. Why? Why don't we, make better school system, better schools? Or at least give students chairs that are not made out of wood, and then their back hurts for the rest of their lives. That'd be nice. Maybe teach us something useful instead of Pythagorean's theorem. No, I'm being facetious. I really like Pythagorean's theorem. It's one of the few things in math that I heard once, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is cool. Because the teacher showed us this little experiment where you put, a square, and a square, and you fill the two small with water, and then when you turn it, the big one fills with water to show us like that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's awesome. I wish more teachers did that. You have, a lifetime of bad teacher, and you don't even remember them. Then you have this one amazing teacher, and you're like, wow, now that's teaching. Imagine if all teachers were like that. That would be amazing. They all have cool lessons. They all have cool things to teach us. That would be so awesome. I'd go to school every day. I'd be smiling on the way to school. Unless, you have like one bad teacher. If you had 5 good teachers and 1 bad teacher, it would still ruin school, wouldn't it? Like, seriously. Although, speaking about schools, why are schools so stupid? Why do we have to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to school at 7? And why are schools like a full-time job? Couldn't they teach us basically what they taught us, but with 4-day, school, and then Wednesday there's no school, and then school, and then you have the weekend. So instead of 5 days of pure torture, by the end you don't even function anymore because you're so stressed out. Just have 2 days and 2 days. Also, I feel like the school system is a little bit busted because teachers just teach you how to game the system. They're all like, okay, when the exam come, just study as much as possible. It's like, okay, so I don't study the entire year, and then when the exams are here, I study so that I can pass the exam, and then that's it. I forget everything. Isn't that a little bit stupid? Why not do 2 days of school, 1 day off, 2 days of school, 2 day off, and then those days are 4 hours instead of 8? Then I'm pretty sure kids would just be happy to show up because they can actually sleep and they can, be kids, not be stuck their entire life. That's how I feel personally. I don't know. I feel like stressing kids out so much that they just kind of feel the need to be on their phone all the time impulsively or vape. I feel like there's a little bit of a failure in our society that we need to fix. Well, I'm talking about fixing the world. What am I talking about? I'm just a bum that eats on his couch. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Just forget what I was talking about. I'm an idiot. It's Valentine's Day magic. I don't I'm just ranting. Well, to be fair, you didn't say a word, okay? If you don't talk to me, I do not know that. Oh. You fell asleep. Oh. I guess it was a really tiring day. You're so stressed all the time. And then when you sleep, it's like all the stress is gone, isn't it? Have a good night. Happy Valentine's Day.